Welcome back into Main Street Living. Quincy, Cheryl, I don't think a lot of people know who watch the show that we are all in different parts of the country here. And wherever we are, Cox employees passionate about giving back to communities where we live and work.
Oh, it's so wonderful that Cox employees do that. And during the pandemic, of course, most of the volunteer efforts were confined to virtual only. So when the chance to help out with vaccinations occurred, Cox employees jumped into action, eager to lend a hand to a great cause. Here's a look at their efforts in San Diego.
So Sharp has, I believe, 5 vaccination sites throughout the county, and we see anywhere from, depending on the day, like 700 to 2,000, 2,500 people a day to do vaccinations. We've been doing this since January, and we are incredibly dependent on volunteers.
Our employees are incredibly passionate about volunteering, and obviously before the pandemic, there were lots of opportunities to get hands-on and volunteer in our communities. When the pandemic started, the volunteer opportunities were really non-existent, and those that were all virtual. Our employees expressed a very strong desire and eagerness to get back into the community hands-on and do something in person. And we were finally able to work with Sharp and get this incredible opportunity going to support their vaccination centers.
We've been working at home for the last 12, 14 months, and this is the first chance that we've had to be able to go out into the community and support this great cause.
Right over here, have your card and your ID.
We utilize the volunteers in basically every capacity, whether it's outside, checking just to confirm appointments, registration, wayfinding throughout, monitoring area in the back after the vaccination. We also have, volunteer vaccinators. So the entire site is probably, I would say, 80 to 90% volunteer based, and we just couldn't do it without them.
It had been so long since we've been able to do any kind of in-person volunteering, and this seemed like a really kind of good, fun way to do it, to get into the spirit of, hey, we're all in this together. So this was a really kind of a neat opportunity that I didn't want to pass up.
My role is I'm directing folks to come between Moderna and Pfizer vaccine. I'm making sure that they are sitting at the proper table to get the proper vaccination, and also being a cheerleader. Woo! Why wouldn't you be here being excited about it? Come on down, we've got room over here.
Our employees are passionate about supporting the communities where they live and work, and supporting the customers who live and work in those communities. So today we're able to support them by managing the flow of traffic. We're helping people find where they need to go, and we're also managing the waiting area post-vaccine.
I think it's really cool to be able to, take time out of what would normally be my work day to give back. I think that's a really important thing that a company could advocate for, so I love it. I think it's great.
I feel very fortunate. I've been with Cox for 23 years, and this is one of the great opportunities that Cox allows us to come out in the community and to support the local community.
We want to make it incredibly easy for folks who want to get the vaccine to get the vaccine. And we also really want to support the medical professionals and volunteers who've been doing this for months. They are definitely burned out. And so anything that we can do to make the journey less stressful for everyone is definitely a big win.
Oh, and this is just one of the many projects you will find Cox employees connecting with in their communities. In Las Vegas, employees are creating a virtual back-to-school fair. We'll have more on that next month.
That's right, Cheryl and Danielle. To some, this month is a celebration of the summer season, especially as COVID restrictions are being lifted. And to many others, it's also Pride Month in June. So stick around and hear a little history behind it after the break.